2 games. Dan Orlovsky is here. Stephen A. Smith is here. And Damian Woody is here as well. October begins tomorrow, so it's Halloween vibes, y'all. And D. Wood scared of nobody. I'm glad what's wrong, Stephen A?
Are you looking at this?
Yeah, you're. Oh,
what are you doing? What are you doing? You don't show up like that. This ain't no damn Islanders game. What is that? I mean, this ain't no damn Islanders. TV. You know, listen, it's a different day when a black man is sitting here talking about another black dude going to an Islanders game. That's who this dude is. He does that hockey. But what the hell, Dan Orlovsky, are you seeing this?
This is embarrassing. Stephen A.
I'm going to go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. I'll let you speak. Go ahead, Dan.
You went to Boston College. That's an institution of respect. You're on national TV, and you show up wearing a sweater from TJ Maxx, man. Have some more respect for the people you're around.
Get on him, Dan. Get on him. That's right.
Okay, hold on.
TJ, okay, hold on. Marshalls or TJ Maxx.
Okay, listen. Let me say this real quick before we jump into it. Okay, no disrespect to TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but listen, you better check my credentials, okay, and what I did in the league. What I put on is always going to be pristine, okay?
This is pristine. This is pristine. Hold on. You just showed up last week with a double breast. Hold on. I got him right now. Last week, you showed up with a fly double-breasted suit. It was so fly. I went and got a double-breasted suit, okay? And then you come and then you follow that up and you have an opportunity to let the American public know the wardrobe is tight. This is me right here. I'm a champion. I look like a champion. Hell, I can run for office, okay? This is how you were looking. And now, just a week later, you roll up looking like this on national television.
Let me get control of the show.
Go ahead, Molly. Go ahead.
First of all, as the fashionista on the show, it is fine to wear. He's wearing monochromatic navy fall sweater. He's got dark denim on, which is a little dressier, and a matching navy shoe. It's a fall casual look. It is fine, Damian. Ignore him.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Don't let me get started with your wardrobe today. Don't let me get started.
I'm very business professional.
You look great, Molly.
Go ahead.
I like this. Are you kidding?
Little casual, but that's all right.
What?
That's all right.
Oh, my God.
I'll deal with that later, Molly. I'll deal with it later.
Leather blazer.
I'll deal with it later.
Goodbye. Dan, I'm starting with you because I've lost control of everybody that's in New York City, so I need to go to Bristol. Who's the scariest quarterback in the league, in all honesty? Is it Patrick Mahomes or is it Aaron Rodgers right now?
Yeah, Pat McAfee's going to love this answer. I still say it's Patrick Mahomes because Patrick in the NFL. And I know people are pointing out to me as well, rightfully so, the past 2 weeks and some of the decisions. The interception against Baltimore and the interception last week, very late in the game against the Chargers. That being said, I have seen Patrick Mahomes do stuff that I just cannot explain. And while Aaron Rodgers continues to make throws that defy physics, Patrick Mahomes does as well. And I'm watching Patrick Mahomes, and this is the first time for me, fellas, that there's been a little chatter of doubt around Patrick Mahomes. There's been a little criticism around Patrick Mahomes. There's a little bit of like, what's going on with him? Maybe he's not as great as people think. And I'm excited to watch a player that we all anointed, rightfully so, as the best kind of in the game right now. I'm excited to watch him come out with a little fire. I love me behind Woody right there. With a little fire, with a little doubt behind him, Big Wood. With this, I still say it's Patrick Mahomes.
He's blocking the whole damn screen, but go ahead.
Pretty much I am. Am I going?
Go ahead, man.
Look, first of all, Dan, we know you're the guy when it comes to quarterbacks and evaluating these quarterbacks. But for you to sit here right now and go with Patrick Mahomes, and I know Patrick Mahomes is great. I know all of that. We've seen all the accolades. We know all the accolades of Patrick Mahomes. But you're sitting here and trying to tell me right now in this moment that Patrick Mahomes, like you would take Patrick Mahomes over the great Aaron Rodgers and the way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now? You see the turnovers that Patrick Mahomes is throwing? Yes, he's doing all the no-look and all that type of stuff. But listen, at the end of the day, Dan, tell me this, Dan. At the end of the day, okay, what's the quarterback's primary job? Number one job is to take care of the football, okay? That's what he's not doing.
He got one more turnover than Aaron.
Listen, I don't need all the flash or the no-look and all that stuff. I need a guy that's going to go out there and execute and take care of the football. And right there, who's doing the better job, Dan? Who's doing the better job of actually playing the quarterback position?
Aaron by one throw. Aaron's got two interceptions. Patrick's got 3. You're talking like Patrick is turned into, turnover Tommy or something like this, where it's just throwing the ball to the other team. He's got 3 interceptions, and 2 of them have come in crucial situations the last 2 weeks. Listen, I understand that we're arguing greatness and greatness, but still, if I'm gonna the scarier guy, I'll still stake Mahomes. And I'll ask you, I'll respond to you with this then. While Aaron has made some jaw-dropping throws the past 2 weeks, scarier in the moment, who would you be more scared of moving, in creating? That was a big part of Aaron's game in the past. He hasn't done so as much recently. I'd still be more scared of Patrick and his scramble ability to go create than Aaron we've seen recently.
Well, Dan Orlovsky, we have to take your fears with a grain of salt, because scared of Dak Prescott and the way he's looking, scared of Matt Nagy and his play calling, and now you're scared of Patrick Mahomes and because of what he brings to the table. I mean, we have to take your fears.
You're taking shots today, Stephen A.
You got a lot of fears, Dan Orlovsky. You got a lot of fears, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, here's the deal. Not only is he a bad man, let's take this into consideration. We looked at Patrick Mahomes. It wasn't just because of Kelsey. It was because of, obviously, Tyreek Hill. We look at that because you're a quarterback. You got to have somebody to throw the football to, right? Well, guess what has happened? Have you seen Aaron Rodgers connecting with Davante Adams? Did you watch as everybody and their mother knew that he was going to Davante Adams and there was nothing that you could do about it? And this is the thing that we peel away from this. Nothing to take away from the greatness of Patrick Mahomes, because it is legit. He is a champion. He's the reigning 2-time AFC champion. He's a big-time player. We all know that. But here's the flip side. I think that what we've seen over the last 2 weeks, Aaron Rodgers throwing 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. After that atrocious performance on opening night. Patrick Mahomes throwing about 3 interceptions over the last 2 weeks, looking like a shell of himself compared to what we know him to be. Isn't it really about this and really this alone? As great as Patrick Mahomes was, we had him on that pedestal all by himself. And now we must accept reality that we might have been too fast with that. That Aaron Rodgers should have never been taken off that pedestal. That when we talk about Mahomes, we need to talk about Rodgers too. Because like you said, we're talking about greatness versus greatness. But in the end, maybe that's the reason they were doing those damn television commercials together, because we know how legit both of them are. It's not to take anything away from Mahomes. It's to elevate Aaron Rodgers back to his deserved and appropriate stature. That's what this is about.
Yeah, I would say that Aaron has kind of talked about this himself. There's a reason why going into last season, Aaron talked about going back and watching film from 2010 and really realizing some of the things that he was doing then to allow him to play at an incredibly high level. So he saw something in himself that he said, I want to address this. And yes, the last 20 plus games, he's played at a ridiculous level. We're arguing again, great and great. So I'm scared of both of them. Honestly, I'm scared of both of them if I'm the defense.
Yeah.
For me, it's one or the other. I'll tell you this.
What you gonna fear next?
I'm not scared of coming on Thursday and busting your head. I'm not scared of coming on Thursday and busting your head.
Wait, what?
I'll say this, though.
What? Watch your mouth.
I'm not scared on Thursday and coming and busting your head.
I'm gonna say this too, Molly.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm giving Stephen A. permission to give Aaron Rodgers some praise.
Okay.
I'm giving him permission, because any other he know I will check him. If Aaron Rodgers steps out line, I will check you.
You ain't in a position to check anybody.
See, me, I don't have a